Oh boy, another class on engaged learning.
Ugh, tell me about it. I'd rather be doing a lot more things other than this.
No, I'm losing. Come on, come on. No, 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 no. While you're exhaling, put your hands up. And then you're going to go back down and then down to your toes. And you're going to step back into the chaturanga position and do a plank and lift up into the cobra.
So, what's your name?
Yana,
Yana. Nice to meet you. I'm Jeremy. Where are you from?
you're being awkward.
It's alright. Okay, class. Welcome to Dimensions of Engaged Learning. It's super great to have you here today. And we're all going to learn together. And it's going to be so much fun. And we're going to learn a little bit about how we can be engaged in our education. Now, when I say the words engaged learning, how many of you have heard that before? Okay, all of you, great. Well, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, I think engaged learning is being involved, actively participating.
This is my first semester here at UVU, so it was kind of like I got thrown into the engaged learning idea, and I just kind of figured that, you know, it would have to do with me forcing myself to be involved in different things, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Well, before this class, I took other classes, so I had a pretty good idea of what engaged learning was. And from that, I know that it's actively listening and paying attention inside the class, and that's pretty much what I thought it was before taking this class.
Before taking this class, I had a pretty good understanding of what engaged learning was, just because, like a lot of other people, I had already taken a bunch of learning classes and leadership classes. So, you know, I thought it was just actively hands-on learning, and that's about it.
Okay, class. Now, this has been a marvelous 15 weeks here together, and we've learned so much, and we've just kind of gotten such a better understanding of what it means to be engaged in our learning. So, in order to finish up this course, we need to ask the question, how has your perspective changed regarding engaged education? So, do we have any volunteers to answer this question for us by show of hands? Okay, not everyone at once.
Pick me, pick me. Okay. So I think I have an understanding now of what engaged learning is. It's not just checking off lists, but it's really applying what we learn in our classes to our lives. Especially for me, I want to be a graphic designer, so I want to learn all I can to be the best graphic designer that I can be. And a takeaway that I've had from this class is to really, I need to really understand who I am and what I want to do, making those plans so that I can really progress in my life. And I feel that I have come to an understanding of those things. So.
Kate Duran, stay in your seat.
Okay, so my ideas on engaged learning really haven't changed all that much. It's still, you know, active learning, hands-on, actually doing what you're learning. But the biggest takeaway I've had is I've learned how to apply myself more to what I'm learning. A big part of that for me was the vision board and learning how to set goals and think about your goals every day so that you can accomplish them easier. So that's what I'll take with me in life.
Erica, it's your turn.
Kind of like what Sarah said is that I learned that engaged learning isn't just about actively listening, it's about applying the things that we learned into our own lives and the things that we're doing. And so I think that's the biggest takeaway from this class is that you really have to critically think about the things that you're learning and hearing about, even in the workforce, what your boss is telling you so that you can progress in whatever you're doing.
Okay, Jeremy, it's your turn again. Okay, so I basically think that, you know, especially I've learned in this class, but engaged learning is about making your education useful while you're learning, while you're in the process of getting your degree or your education. And part of that is the critical thinking, and just being able to know when things that you've learned apply and when you need to, you know, I don't know, be improvisational, and it just comes down to that.
Thank you so much. Don't forget to check out Career Passport and come and see me. I'm gonna miss you guys so much, so I can't wait to see y'all around. And I hope you just have a wonderful summer and don't be strangers.